but I went down, I think just to do like laundry or something. And I crouched down like this, like I bent my leg down. And it turns out I had caught a bee as I did that, as I bent my leg and I got stuck and panicked and stung me.
Jesus.
And like, I guess I don't remember if it was my calf or thigh, but it was like right here. There was a bee stuck.
And you were like, ouch.
Yeah, I got really mad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, because also, like, I'm mad because I'm in pain, and then I look down, there's a bee, so now I'm pissed, too, because, like, all right, now that fucking bee's dead. Why was it in my basement? Why did it sting me?
And why the hell, why is there a bee in the basement?
And why was it stuck between my legs? Yeah, so it must have just gotten into the basement somehow and gotten between. I don't fucking know.
That sucks, but I'm also thinking Bees in the Basement is the third new Outkast song.
Oh, there
Because
you
there's
go.
Buses in Bangladesh.
There you go.
It's a callback to last week's episode.
What was the second one?
Well, then there's Bombs Over Baghdad. They're original.
Oh, but you're right, yes. And then Buses in Bangladesh,
And
yes.
now Bees in Basement.
There you go. Sacred triple B's.
God, yeah. I had a bee sting me once. It was like probably 6 or 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I went out like partying, got really drunk, and then crashed at my buddy Ryan's house.
Sure.
And so I woke up hungover, was getting back in my car to leave. It was like a warm day. I come to my car, open it, close it, and then immediately a bee stings me.
Jesus. Just in your own car?
Yeah. And
Dude,
I was
it's
like so hungover.
It's like it was hiding behind the in the past or like in the back seat and just puts a gun to you
yeah,
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically what it felt like.
Yeah,
and I
like just taken hostage.
I was
so
so
pulled the trigger immediately.
I was so hungover, and it like scared the fuck out of me
Sure.
because something was just flying at me. I like opened the door and like stood up because I was like, "Is there anything else on me?" And it hurt so bad, and like,
Where'd it get
you? And like the arm. But I was like, "What the?" But it was seriously like he was waiting for me.
Yeah, just like surprise, motherfucker.
But I'm like, "How long have you been in my car?"
Yeah, that's probably why I freaked out immediately.
It's like pissed off. Oh yeah, beef. And then I got stung when I was a little kid in between the fingers.
Ooh, that's about it. I've stepped on a few where like maybe it was already dead and I literally stepped
on the stand.
And like that's annoying because I've done that a few times because I'm always barefoot outside.
Oh yeah, gardening and shit.
God, there was one time it was at my fraternity. We went through
He's in a frat.
Yeah, for one semester. We went through a big bocce ball phase. Super fun. I enjoy. I think you would like bocce ball.
Is that the thing with the poles and the balls on the ground?
Fuck, what is that? Like what they play in Alice in Wonderland with the dodos?
Yeah.
I cannot think of the name of that. No, bocce ball is, it would be like if you and I were playing, we would have 3 balls. Or maybe we'd each have the same amount of balls and then one big ball. And like to start it is you throw the big ball somewhere. And then you take turns throwing your little balls at that ball. Maybe they're the same size. I don't know. But for this, we'll say that. And whoever gets closest wins.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like a shuffleboard type, but it's where you can set it wherever you want.
God, that's sick.
Mm-hmm. But we were playing that. This guy threw the ball way up. And we also had a volleyball court.
Of course, it's a frat.
A beach volleyball court.
In the back of it?
On our side yard.
Oh,
and it hit one of like those square wood like beams that are around that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And broke it open and wasps came out.
What? And they were inside of it?
Yeah. And they fucking swarmed this one guy. Like he had to go to the doctors.
Jesus.
But then there was another guy who got stung like right in the like ditch. Here.
Oh, and your arm cracked?
Yeah, and he complained about it for the rest of the day. After, but he's like, I know that guy got fucked up. I got stung in the worst spot.
He's like, that guy's at the fucking ER, but this does hurt.
Like, where like his face, like he came out, his face was all fucked up.
Yeah, and he wasn't even playing?
No, we were all out there.
So that means they built a nest inside. There must be a little hole.
Yeah, I mean, and also those are like where they really expand. Like think around, like I feel like they're around schools a lot. Just those big beam outside logs.
Well, no, I'm thinking about they weren't in the ball.
No, they were in the beam.
I thought they were in the ball.
In the ball.
I thought they were in the ball. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
No, that'd be insane.
Yeah, he shook them up like a Pokeball. And then the wood exploded.
Yeah.
I thought the ball shattered too. I thought
means
imagine that scenario.
That means like someone like booby trapped us. Yeah.
And you're just shaking them up playing a game and then just boom. And then they just attack one guy. That's Pokemon in real life.
Well, yeah, just fill a bocce ball with bees and throw them.
Okay, so they were in the wood.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah, or maybe they're even in the sand then because there are sand wasps.
Yeah. God, that sucks.
Yeah.
And you just watched it happen?
Well, I mean, I didn't see because we fucking ran. Yeah.
Wow. That's scary. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid and got stung in between my fingers. We were it was me and my buddy Alan.
Mm-hmm.
He was a bad influence.
He sure was.
I wish I would have smoked with him.
Sure.
He offered me to.
I wonder what he's up to.
I think he went to rehab. And
Okay.
so not great. Hopefully better now.
Hey.
I miss him.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing well, buddy. Maybe insane if he was this listener. Just, what the fuck?
Well, that and the time he pooped his pants while playing guitar.
Yeah, this is the same guy.
Yeah. I think he also once came to my house and tried to pick up my sister.
What?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was him.
Yeah, because your sister's great, I think. He was 2 years older than me.
Then yes, he would have been, yeah.
But we were hanging out on his front porch because he had like a long front porch.
Mm-hmm.
And we noticed like a little wasp thing down in like his rocks area.
Yeah.
So we were throwing rocks at it. And then I got stung, and then he got stung, but I think he was like allergic and he didn't know. And he like started to swell up. And his mom was so angry because she was like, "Why were you fucking throwing rocks at it?" We saw the queen come out though.
Jesus.
It was
Christ.
terrifying.
Yeah.
We were really antagonizing it.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to my first like bit. Like I've helped with I did one real wasp account, but it's when I was still being trained. But like where someone's like, "Hey, I have a wasp," and so I'm like, "Oh right, that's my job. I'm gonna have to go take care of that."
Yeah,
now.
that's. I couldn't do anything that you do, but like that would be one of the hardest things.
We're hiring. I get a big sign-on bonus because my boss asked me. I was like, "The only guy I talk to is so scared of bugs."
I would
He's
not
so
be
scared.
to work in the office. There's bugs in the office. Fuck. No, but man, you're gonna have to tell us if you experience any.
I mean, you'll probably see. I assume. I mean, if this is my future career, at some point they're gonna get me.
So, do you know if you're allergic or not?
I think I've been stung by bees and wasps.
Okay, so
and nothing happened.
But they don't give you like a special suit when you're dealing with wasps.
I think I got one in there somewhere. I don't know if I have a full head or not. I think I can get one. I probably should.
That would be sick. You probably should, just so we can use it for movies.
That's true. Or I could probably just buy one too and just keep it in my truck.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like it's just like one of those big things where because I will like make sure I like wear my like zip like when it was 90 degrees out.
Yeah.
That's when I had to deal with the wasp thing. So I did put my full like zip up on.
Okay, yeah, just because your arms were exposed and stuff.
Yeah, just as more protection, like make sure it's up to my neck so hopefully I can keep one from like getting in.
And then you're just sweating.
Yeah. No, it was bad. And then I couldn't even reach the wasp nest and I broke my pole.
God, that sucks.
I know.
I don't know how you do what you do.
It's not bad usually.
It's wild. It's like you used to weld and like break your back.
Well,
and I was just like, oh, sounds cool. But now you spray bugs and I'm like, I don't know how you do it.
And this is the least physically taxing of my jobs I've had, except for my warehouse job for arcades. Yeah. But at times that was more physically taxing than this.
Well, lifting and pushing and
I had to do everything there.
Squeezing into things.
Yeah, and I guess I'm still doing that because I spent all of St. Patrick's Day under skee ball machines at my other job trying to fix them.
So how many hours are you working at your other job?
Probably between like 6 to maybe like 12.
Damn. But that's still a lot.
Yeah, because I'm doing 50 something at my other job.
Jesus. So for that job, do you just go in whenever you want, or how does it work?
For the arcade?
Yeah, for the arcade.
Yes, because I used to host the tournaments. I just gave that up. I think I'll still have to host the one tomorrow, but where I'm like...
What are you doing tomorrow? Mario Kart?
I think Super Smash Bros. It's the
only
two.
That was the second choice.
God, your old boss, she just was like, "Why is Double Dash so goddamn expensive?" I just heard her yell that.
It is.
Yeah, because they planned a Double Dash tournament and we don't have Double Dash, and it's like $100.
Yeah, why would they plan the tournament without?
That's why I'm done hosting them because I told her also I was like, some days Friday I work till 7:30, and I'll tell you about Friday.
Okay.
Because that's what initially I was going to start with.
Oh, wow. No, but we got on a bee tangent.
Yeah, a little bee talk.
Beads?
Robert's not on board.
I had to do it.
But, oh, right. Yeah, I told her, I just cannot possibly care about this if no one else does.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck.
So I can't.
Yeah, it just sucks because it could be so cool.
Yeah, I mean.
And you could make them
That's the
fun.
wild thing is that, this job made me give up my dream career.
Yeah.
Because
I remember when you got it on the pod.
Yeah. I built and I still glad I get to work on arcade games
just
anytime I want to. Well, it's all I do there. So as much as I want to, I can.
Oh, okay. Because there's probably so much shit down because you're the only one that does it.
I'm doing a decent job. One game went down. Return of the Jedi went down. I'm pissed about that.
Oh, the driving one?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that one's fun.
I know. It's the second game that's really gone down in a while. but I just don't have time to get back in there.
Yeah, because some of those projects, it takes a while to open it and dive.
Because I fucked up my ski balls.
Oh,
I had to fix 6 ski balls this week.
That means every lane.
Yep, all of
Jesus.
them. And they keep going in and undoing what I did because technically I'm dismantling part of it because they installed new ski balls and they don't work. And I know why they don't work and I deactivate why they don't work.
And then people are reactivating it?
Yeah, because they're trying to test things. I'm like, well, I'm testing them and they're not working.
You're like, I'm the guy. No one else should be touching this.
Well, it's the warehouse.
Oh, they're coming in.
Yeah, my old boss is coming in and I've been very bitchy over my text messages.
It's so fucking stupid.
Because also they did it on St. Patrick's Day. Like 3 ski balls were down and I was fixing all of them until I had to dismantle part of it to get them to work.
God, that just sucks.
And I saw that he put one back and guess what? That one was down. And I texted him immediately like, hey, this wasn't working, so I'm deactivating it. So and no response.
Quit fucking touching it.
Yeah, they're not. Well, that's where I sent a big text of like, hey, if we're testing if this works, it doesn't. And that like...
It is also fun too because he's not your boss anymore.
And he knows that.
So you can say whatever the fuck you want to him.
And I know how mad he gets because he would get so mad when I talk back to him.
But now he has no authority. You're like, fuck you.
Yeah. Well, because there's a higher up in that group chat too. And
so
and the higher up knows about everything.
Damn, so you're in a good power position. You got a little PP over there.
Yeah.
Do you like a little joke?
I do.
A little power position, but it's like a little penis.
Yeah, a little PP. I like that a lot. Yeah, so I'm dealing with all that. But I'll tell you about my Friday.
Okay, yeah, let's get into your Friday. This is a long intro.
Are we still doing the intro or are we getting into it now?
Let's get into it.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen that bottle before.
Of Dole Lemonade?
I've never heard of that.
Dole is the best lemonade. It's not even... Like, you think, like, Minute Maid is good. It's not. Dole.
I like Dole Pineapple.
Yeah, Dole Whip.
Oh, what's Dole Whip?
Oh, right. You didn't go to Disney ever. It's a big food at Disney.
Oh,
it's like that pineapple ice cream.
Yeah, okay.
Super fucking good.
I only know of that because Barntown did like a...
Oh, sure, yeah.
A Disney themed, and it was like pineapple...
Yeah. But no, I highly recommend Dole Lemonade.
Dole Lemonade.
All right. Anyway.
Also, that name sucks.
Dole?
Dole.
Yeah.
Because when you first said, I wasn't looking, and he said, "Oh, I love Dole Lemonade." I thought you meant you were drinking like flat lemonade, like it was Dole.
I mean, it's room temp and
like,
it was left out overnight.
So it's Dole Lemonade.
Yes, and it's delicious.
That's literally what I thought. And I was like, God, you drink the weirdest things. But what happened on Friday?
All right, Friday. One of my early stops, because like Friday I worked, I 8 to like 7:30.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was, and I started really good.
It was
where
nice
I was
out, right?
Yeah, it was nice on Friday. And like when I started, like I had a bunch of like free time where I went to the office a few times to like kick around.
Because you're like, oh, it's gonna be an easy day.
Well, I had big gaps, and then the rest of my day I just had customers who needed a lot of stuff, which I'm glad I could help. I was just like, God, it was just like the third one. I was like, oh shit.
And it was like stuff that has to get done.
And then someone else had a day where like he got so like set behind and he had a scheduled stop. I think he has a kid that he had to pick up. So I had to get one of his stops. So it was in a whole different area. So I drove to Altoona and back.
Which that's like a 10-15 minute drive.
No, that was
one
like
way.
No, I was in Waukee. So it was like
that's a 30-minute drive. Jesus
So yeah,
Christ.
we're till 7:30. But it wasn't bad. But I started... Something that helped, and I remember texting Izzy like, I'm having a great day. So my first stop was at this restaurant. We'll leave the name out of it.
What was it?
We'll leave it. I'll tell you later.
Tell me I can bleep it.
But you don't.
No, but I will. I bleep everything.
I don't believe you.
Maybe if you listen to the episode,
I'm not going to do that.
Every other word I bleep.
All right.
And then people say this is unlistenable.
That's why we have no listeners.
That's why no one listens to this show. What is it? Oh, never heard of it.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it was that place.
Sounds awful.
It was a cool, like artsy spot, like where they have like murals and shit. So it was like cool.
Where this isn't Waukee?
No, because I was all over the place. Where was this?
Damn, I hadn't heard of it.
Beaverdale.
Okay. Maybe I'll recognize it. I'll look it up.
Yeah.
And I'll post photos of it right now. I'm just kidding. I won't. You guys don't know what it is.
Well, I assume just like if someone pays for like pest stuff. They don't need their like it being known what the pest stuff is.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
or either way, they have.
This is a disclosure.
So this place has like a bad mouse issue.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, and like a lot of restaurants have mice stuff too. But I get there and I go in the back door and there's a cook prepping food, blasting King for a Day, Pierce the Veil.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I take my headphone out. I'm just listening. I'm hanging out.
What does he look like? Did you get a glimpse of him?
Yeah,
How old was he?
No, I became buds with this dude.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
A little bit older, definitely like still like been pop punk his whole life. Like very like greased hair to the side still. Cool.
Wearing
But like
like still skinny jeans.
maybe, but like line cook hot, like good looking
Okay.
dude. Cool
So
tattoos.
Probably smokes cigarettes.
Oh yeah, he does.
Oh.
Yeah, so me and him get along immediately. Because I'm working around him a lot too, because I'm placing traps because they have a bad mice
That's
issue.
fucking sick.
I check all the like A Day to Remember came on. It was fucking. We were talking about it. Yeah. No, it was super fun. And like I pulled, I think 8 mice out of their stuff.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm just like, ooh, this is bad. So I'm putting mice traps everywhere because like this needs to like.
Yeah, it needs to get stopped.
Yeah, and like I noticed the gap in the back door. Let him know that. You're like, yeah, we know. We need to do that. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, but that's how they keep coming in.
Well, but like, yeah, now it's in your court now. But yeah, I mean, I'm down there setting traps. So I look over and there's just a weed pen in my face. I'm like, I'm good, dude, but thanks. He offers it to me like 2 or 3 more times.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm just budding around with this guy. It's him, and then
Yeah, no pun intended.
what? Oh, yeah,
He did butt around him.
he butted around me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was at work, so I did not partake. I was thank you, but he was literally like a weed pen in my face when I just looked up.
That's so cool.
Well, he just like was like this, like he didn't even like ask or anything. I was like, oh no.
Every time I see people do that at work, I'm like, you have a comfortability at this job that I've never
Sure.
felt. You just can pull out a weed pen and just hand it to someone.
Now I'm just picturing your old ladies doing that.
My old lady. Oh yeah.
Your job. Yeah.
I think they do. I think most people in my job are high, and I'm just now realizing it.
Fuck. That's so. I mean, look at the art.
Yeah. And
It's
people are
wild.
just painting, because I've seen people on their lunch breaks hitting pens.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
I may have gotten lunch with a few guys and hit a pen,
Fun.
but then I got so paranoid.
Sure. Yeah, you need to be careful with that. Oh, I like that
It was
for you.
cool.
Though. That's
it
fun.
Was, yeah, it was like, wow, is everyone fucking high? That's why we're all wearing headphones, not talking?
God, can I get a job there and you guys just like let me whittle things for you?
That'd be sick. You're just in the back next to the person that draws it.
But then also someone's like $500 and I just get to whittle whatever I want.
Dude,
That would maybe work there.
That would be so
Some of my
sick.
shit. Bring it up.
I don't know how to bring that up. Hey, do we need someone that whittles? I'm not that comfortable yet.
Yeah, sure. Find out because I would leave my pest job for
But what about the wasps?
if I could whittle full time.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah,
And
like,
just listen and
that's-
just
That's kind of like you and me on opposite ends of a big room. Just chime in
it's
every
just
once
a
in a while.
big warehouse.
Yeah. Yeah, pitch that.
And I'm walking back and forth.
All right, but either way, I'm at my current job.
Yes. Getting offered bud from a bud.
Yeah. But like, yeah, he also asked me like if I wanted to like smoke cigarettes with him outside. I was like,
Whoa.
no, I don't do that either. Thanks though. And like I was there for an hour because like this place had no mouse traps in it. And like there was some like shit kind of everywhere. But it was a cool place. It was like artsy and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
And the food looked good. So I was talking to him. I was like, hey, when's a good time to come here? He's like, hey man, like if you come tonight or tomorrow, I got you. I was like, fuck yeah.
What?
I'm gonna take you up on that.
Wow.
Absolutely, man. And like we were budding around. I gave him my car and he's like, oh, yeah. I explained the whole like 5-star system thing. He's like, oh yeah, for sure.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
You made a new friend?
Yeah. No, it was
Oh my
great.
God.
And then
Well, that's what see what happens when you work 12 hours at your job?
right, yeah, I make one
You
friend.
make one friend. Imagine
Yeah.
doing that every day. That's 365 friends.
It'd be awful.
And you have no energy.
Yeah, because I work 12 hours.
And you're talking
Yeah.
to 365 people.
Yeah. So then I just worked this crazy long day. Oh, and also this weekend was our first time having Saturdays on call, and I was going to be first.
Oh, okay.
And so I was told about that like last week. I was like, all right, that's fine.
Okay, so it's just overtime basically because there's so much to do. Yeah.
Just for like the summers, and then. Because during one of my breaks, I talked to my boss about it. He's like, oh, yeah, we're actually going to push that back. We don't need it. Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
so he's
sweet.
like, yeah, you won't be till May.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like-
awesome.
I was like,
Yeah, 'cause
oh,
it's just
cool.
one person a week.
Yeah, so I'll do it at once every like 7 weeks
Oh,
or
that's-
something
that's
like
really-
that.
that's-
Yeah,
that's
not bad at all. And I think, and then if it gets busy, they're like, hey, does anyone want to work Saturdays?
they
And
are.
I'll
It's-
probably do some of them.
They probably rarely like force you to work a Saturday.
Yeah, no, I think it's really just that, which is
That's really nice.
yeah, in rotation, so not bad either. It's fair. And like one guy asked me if I could trade. I'm like, yeah, I don't.
And yeah,
care.
you could plan ahead for it.
Yeah. So yeah, now I know like, oh, it's not this weekend. But then I wake up Saturday morning. Izzy and I have a fun lunch date planned, and like we're gonna hang out because we're gonna go to this restaurant. And I check my work phone, and I have a half day schedule. So I'm 40 minutes behind already. So I'm like, fuck. So
what? I thought you were.
I know. I call my boss, leave a message.
He didn't answer.
I text the office like, hey, sorry, this is what happened. I'm on my way. And they're like, it's okay. It's all like green. So like no rush. So it's just like things that can be pushed around.
God, did you have such a panic?
Well, yeah. And either way, it sucks where I was like, well, I could have like had a morning before, like I could have grabbed coffee and then done that's like been ready for this instead of now being panicked, been awake for 3 minutes. I'm on the road and this sucks.
And you're late. And then also you had plans already.
And like I didn't have plans before because I thought I couldn't. But then I found out this day that I could.
This is a worst case scenario.
Yeah. So I get to my first stop, and then when I get back to the truck, notice 2 missed calls. Call my boss back. He's like, hey man, that was miscommunication. You don't need to do this. I'm like, all right, I'm going to go home then because I
have stuff planned.
So I worked for 20 minutes.
God, that's
I was just like
fucking.
Yeah, at least then I had like time, but I was still like, there went my morning.
Yeah, because that just makes you all frazzled.
Yeah, like because also we were doing like where I still like woke up at like 8 something, and so I was feeling good, but I was like, well, I can stay in bed and hang out.
Yeah, and then you were just like, I gotta go now.
Yeah, and Izzy and I have 3 nights and 2 mornings a week.
Yeah, so you try and really save.
Yeah, it's just they're nice. Yeah.
God, that sucks.
Yeah. So I get back.
I come back in such a bad mood.
Well, I got coffee. I was like, we're fine. Then she finds out that her job's freaking out and she needs to now go in at 2 instead of 5.
Oh my God.
So she has to get ready now. And it's like, fuck.
You're like, what's going on today?
Yeah. And so now we're like, well, God damn it. And then, so she has to get ready. I'm just kind of hanging out playing video games so we can like at least be like in the same room talking and stuff. Then that gets sorted. And she's like, nope. All right. They got it covered. I'm going in at 5. And I'm like, all right, fuck this. We're going to go have a date lunch.
Yeah. What the hell?
And it's going to be nice. God fucking damn it. So then
you better fucking smile.
Yeah. So like we're both thrown off now because we like our
that's
rooms.
so weird. You both got.
Yeah. It's just like stop.
You're like, what's going on today?
Yeah. Like it just really felt like we were both smiling and we both got kicked in the shins for no reason.
Yeah,
it turned out fine. If I would have just waited 10 minutes, my boss would have called me and been like, hey, you don't have to do that. I'd be like, cool.
But you didn't want to wait because you were already late.
Yeah. And I was like,
God, that's so stressful. I'm getting like built up and like anxiety from that. So
that was our morning. And we get to this restaurant. I'm telling her about it. I'm talking about the dude. I was like, I'm excited to see him and stuff. Yeah.
He's my new friend.
Yeah. And I don't get a lot of those.
Yeah.
And so now we go up and it's like a weird, like, it's like fried chicken with like weird other like types of flavors. So we're like, we'll try something different and like try a few different things. And I get up there and it's the same lady who was there when I was there too.
She knew you.
Yeah. And I was like, hey, I'm the pest control guy. And she's like, yes, you are. Which I thought was a funny response. I think I said, and I was here yesterday, and she said, yes, you were. And I was like, yeah. Anyways.
She probably doesn't want you saying, I sprayed here.
Right. Yeah. Well, I am hushed about that. But well, and I was just like, yeah, when I was here, the chef said like, he's got me if I come in and I did also put like, and if not, no worries. But I see him back then. I give him a little wave and he gives me a little wave. And then she's like, oh, what do you mean? I was like, that's just what he said. It's fine.
That is weird because he's like, I got you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I think he meant that he was going to give us free food.
Well, and
but he didn't actually say that.
But he also like waved at me and didn't come out still.
Yeah, that is weird.
So I was like, maybe
telling that to somebody else.
Yeah, but like she was there too. Okay. Like maybe not in the same room at the time. But I was like, yeah, the chef said it. And then she's like, oh, I'll just go ask real quick. And she steps back and this different guy comes out. And he's like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, no, the chef. He's like, that's not a chef. That's a line cook. I was like, okay.
What the fuck?
Like, one, what the fuck?
Yeah, that means he's like trying to make him seem way less.
Yeah, it was like embarrassed that I called him a chef. I think
that's insane.
I was like, okay. And I was like, well, this is a situation. It's like, I can give you 50% off. I'm like, okay. And I was like, thanks. And like, I left a big tip. And he was like, by the way, you did a bad job yesterday. And I was just like, whoa. I said, excuse me? He says,
the fuck?
Yeah, those traps aren't allowed in restaurants. I said, that's simply not true, sir.
Like, I do this for a living. I know.
Yeah, well, it's like I treated several other restaurants that day and they all use them. He's like, no, you're supposed to use he described a different one that like people can buy, but like that it like my company doesn't use the plastic like claw ones, which are way less good.
Oh yeah, and those are just people. Yeah.
Well, and also those are bad because they grab mice and hurt them instead of killing them.
Oh, shit,
those ones like will starve them more. So
Jesus
a lot of them aren't strong enough. But either way, I was like, no, that's not. And then he walked away because I think it was like, oh, I don't want to talk about our mouse issue.
Yeah.
So I think he removed all the trap. But like, so that's
what the fuck?
So that happened to our day. We're like, what? What do we do now?
Also, that on top of everything else that's happened.
Yeah, and also it's just like we're gonna have a good time today. And this fucking guy.
Was he like the owner or something?
No, because I called the owner before but he was out of the country.
Jesus.
No, this is just the chef there. But like also where I was just like, that's not true. Like it's just, no, you're wrong.
Oh
what?
My God.
And like, yeah, but then I still got 50% off. Then he went and made our food and I was just like, well, shit. And then we just sat there kind of awkwardly.
Yeah,
like,
this
you're
like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, and you're trying to be like, we're going to have a good day.
Yeah.
And then you get there.
And then she dropped me off at work on the way back.
You didn't do a good job.
No.
That's insane that a customer said that to you.
Well, and that would be like, I should have like sent the food back. Like, you did a bad job with this.
You didn't do a good job on
It
this.
tastes like rat shit.
I did.
Yeah.
That
That was the other thing where I was like, it's pretty bad mouse problem here.
Yeah. So, should I say something?
Well, I don't think you want people knowing about that. Yeah. And now we're just could have been just a fun thing. And also then I was like, I probably got my friend in trouble because he's an idiot.
Yeah. I wonder if he does. Yeah.
I bet he got in trouble.
Yeah, because he's like, why are you befriending that piece?
No, why are you offering people food?
Yeah, true. I wonder if he does that because the way that lady reacted or he reacted made it seem like he offers that to so many
Sure,
people.
maybe I got you.
And it's just like so many people come and ask for free food because of him.
But yeah, like him and I just had this great interaction. Then it was just, now I don't want to go there again. Like I'll never eat there again.
It is insane to you that he didn't come out and talk to you.
No, I think because he was like, oh, fuck, he actually came in.
Yeah, he's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I forgot he did that.
Or maybe he's just so high that he didn't know who you were.
Yeah.
Because you waved at him.
Well, I mean, he gave me a little through that tiny window, but yeah, he probably got chewed out immediately after. So we're just like, well, fuck.
Yeah, what if he got fired?
Yeah.
Because you did a bad job at your job.
Well, and also that was the thing where I was like, I was being supervised the entire time, and like he literally kept seeing me set and place traps. He didn't say a fucking thing. It's not on the notes, and also you need these so bad.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I even Googled it. I was like, that's not a thing.
You're like, that's not true.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, it just ruined everything.
Yeah, it sounds like your whole Saturday was awful.
Yeah, so Sunday, I refused to leave the house besides picking up my car. Whereas he was like, do you want to go somewhere? I was like, no.
There are days like that where I'm like, can we please not go anywhere?
Yeah, well, there's just times where I feel like lightly cursed, just where it's just things keep happening every time I go somewhere. And so I stopped going somewhere for a second.
Well, that's a lot of things that happen on Saturday.
Yeah, it sucked.
Fuck.
And like everything was fine, just everybody sucked about it.
I know, but it's just like you had such a good plan that you were going to have.
Yo, and because the moment he said, I got you, I texted Izzy, I was like, hey, I got us this because I befriended this dude.
And let's turn it into a great day.
Yeah, have a little date morning. And then it got ruined, and then it got brought back kind of, and then it got ruined, and then it got back kind of, and then it was bad. So what the fuck?
You're like, no more lunch dates.
Yeah, we can't.
We can only do breakfast and dinner now.
Yeah. Well, it was also weird, like, because it was in a different like neighborhood. And I was like, we're very East Village people.
Oh, yes.
We do everything for that. So I was like,
new...
maybe we don't do that anymore.
Oh, go out there? Or...
No, we just stay to our neighborhood.
Yeah, stay to what you know.
Yeah, just like everyone else is mean. And yeah, I got that guy in trouble, and the server was like uncomfortable.
At least you got 50% off.
Yeah, I guess. The food was very
also
good.
He goes, I can give you 50% off. Like he's like, I can't give you it for free.
Yeah, I was very much of like, but like also, I just thought this place looked cool, so I wanted to come. Like that's also what it was. And he said, I got you, so it was like, whatever.
It is so weird trying to explain that to somebody because it's like he insinuated that.
Yeah. Well, also it turns out he's just the line cook,
not a chef.
Yeah. So yeah, this guy's already tired of his shit, I bet. Knowing that their line cook is just back there listening to Pierce the Veil smoking weed all day.
You know who I picture it as?
Yeah.
Andrew.
Oh, not like Andrew.
But like that's who I'm picturing, and then I'm just like, he would say I got
he
you,
would,
and he has no authority.
Who could I compare him to that you would know? because none of our kitchen people are like this style of kitchen
okay.
person. It's very much like everybody at Zombie Burger is this person too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The kitchen, yeah.
Makes sense. I don't know those kitchen people, but
sure,
I know what they make.
Well, yeah,
They make burgers out of dead people.
yeah.
It's zombies, and it's overrated.
Oh.
A live human meat is way better than dead human meat.
Is this a segue? No.
Is what a segue.
You were talking about food.
Oh, that is a good segue into food. So
Fucking idiot.
I crossed something off my bucket list, and it made me depressed.
Okay.
Did you like that setup?
Sure.
I thought it was a good setup.
What happened?
So on my bucket list is see the Doughboys live.
Yeah, which is a podcast about fast food.
Yeah, podcast about chain restaurants. It's one of my favorite podcasts. It's a good comfort show. I was like, the closest I've ever been is like Chicago, Minneapolis.
Sure.
You know, they do theaters. And a couple weeks ago, I was listening, and they were like, hey, Midwest people, we're going to be in Omaha, Nebraska. And I was like, fuck, that's a 2-hour drive. I can easily make that work. Then he goes, we're also going to be in Des Moines, Iowa. And I was like, what the fuck?
Even better.
That's how it started my day. And I was like, and those were the only 2 dates they were doing.
Oh,
and I was
nice.
like, fuck yeah. So I immediately like went to go buy tickets because
Yeah.
I was like, this is bucket list. I have to go. So it was at the Funny Bone, which is like a comedy club in our area. And we get there.
in a lot of areas.
Yeah, it's in a lot of areas. And it's so weird because it's just 3 fat guys at a table basically talking.
Sure.
But
There's 3 of them?
well, there's 2 people and then there's always a guest.
Do they bring guests to the... Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
So we went and since I don't have social media anymore, I didn't
Sure.
know what chain they were doing.
Sure.
So I was going in blind. And he always comes out and does like a scripted intro.
yeah.
And then it goes into like
Because
the actual show.
that's what your Fast and Furious intros are inspired
Yeah,
by,
they're
right?
inspired
Yeah,
by
I
Doughboys
thought so.
scripted intros because it's always like something insane.
And then he somehow brings it
And
over.
then he somehow
Yeah.
brings it over. But he started this intro talking about a Christian-based chain where the owner was trying to get teenagers to jerk off for him. And he was like a very...
Kellogg's?
This is for a chain in the Midwest. Because this is
Oh.
how it ties into what they reviewed. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Oh, wait. So,
It's a
wait,
Christian-based chain. And
Okay.
like the guy who created it like went to prison because he had like teenagers boys jerk off for him.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, Jesus.
Because like Christian based, that makes me think Chick-fil-A, but that's nationwide, right?
Yeah, so this started...
Is it a restaurant I think of as local? I want to see if I can guess it.
I didn't think of it as local, but it's definitely Midwest.
Culver's.
No, they've done Culver's before.
Okay.
So this is more of a buffet. This is a buffet style restaurant.
Pizza
Ranch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Isn't that fucked up? So they did Pizza Ranch as their review,
And
which I was like,
the creator of Pizza Ranch had teenage boys jerk off
Yeah,
in front of him?
yeah.
Okay. Huh.
and he said like
A different kind of buffet.
They get like a raise or something if
Oh.
and it turns out they never did.
That sucks.
And I was just like, Jesus Christ. But the entire show, I was like, I don't know what a podcast is going to be like to just watch.
Yeah.
But it was like, it's like going to stand up live, basically, where like you're just laughing at everything.
Sure. Yeah, it's like even if it's not that, the room is just charged
It's just
for that.
fun. And I'm just like grinning the entire
That's
time.
why it's so weird when they like bomb.
Well, dude, there was a few times where like, because they're so dumb.
Sure.
But there's a few times where some guy will just do something like throwaway and like nobody reacts.
Yeah.
And he's just like, God, this show sucks. And it's just, it was so fun to like see their live reactions
Sure.
and like,
To what you've always listened
because
to.
I've always listened to, and then it's like, oh, that's why they just started laughing randomly because somebody reacted
Sure.
like
That's
a face
fair.
or something.
Yeah.
But it was, and then their guest was Paul Rust,
Oh.
which is the lead
That's
of
nice.
Love
Yeah.
and like a bunch of other stuff. And he went to school at Iowa.
Okay. Yeah. He's someone I've always heard you talk about.
Yeah, I love Paul Rust, and he's like a really silly guy. So it was like I was like, whoa, and it was just so surreal seeing him live, and I was like the entire time just like so giddy.
Yeah.
And so they rate the restaurant out of 5 forks.
Sure. Because I've listened to a few of the episodes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I don't really remember Pizza Ranch.
So do you have any? Oh, it'd be fun to talk about our experience with Pizza Ranch. Do you have any like?
I think
Memories
I
of
did
going?
like a grandma's birthday there once.
Oh, weird.
And then like everyone had to pay their own check, and it was awkward and weird. I remember at the end.
That
of
is
it.
really weird.
Yeah, that's like really all I remember. I think that was in like South Dakota.
So Pizza Ranch, yeah, it's like a Midwest chain, but there's like it's really ranch themed.
Because wasn't there a different pizza? Like was
Cece's
Cece's
Pizza, yeah.
Because we would go there with Josh and his family.
Yeah,
Their
Cece's
church
Pizza.
thing. Because that's what I think of.
Cece's Pizza was awesome because if you had a student ID,
Yeah.
you could get the buffet for $4.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was insane.
And they had that dessert pizza that was super.
They had a
fucking
Big
good.
Mac pizza.
Oh yeah.
Cece's was awesome.
No, I don't really remember
Pizza
Pizza
Ranch
Ranch.
is like, it looks classier than Cece's, but it's about the same quality of food.
Sure. I just don't do buffets very often.
I know, and like I didn't know. I've been to Pizza Ranch quite a few times.
Sure.
Because like in smaller towns in Iowa, that's usually like their only restaurants at Pizza Ranch. But I remember I would go paintballing, and then like after paintball, we'd go to Pizza Ranch, and it was like
I might have done that before.
Yeah, you might have.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a salad bar, and what's so weird is the best thing about Pizza Ranch is their fried chicken.
Oh, all right.
So like the best thing on the menu is fried chicken.
They have an ice cream machine?
They do have an ice cream machine.
Yeah.
So Pizza Ranch is good, but like it's shitty. It's a buffet.
Should we go to Pizza Ranch?
It's not worth it.
No? Is it not?
Their dessert pizza is really good.
Okay.
But they gave it 2 out of 5 forks.
Okay, so not good.
Not good. But then, because I was like, oh, what are they going to do? Like Poncheros? Like what else is local to Iowa? They do like a segment called Snack or Whack.
Okay.
So it's like, is this a good snack or a whack snack?
Basically. Have they ever done Lay's Classic Potato?
They might have. Okay. But for their snack or whack, they did Casey's Pizza.
Ooh.
Because I've never had it.
Sure.
And I was like, and then 3 boxes of Casey's Pizza came out, and I was like, this is exciting to see someone try this for the like. I was like having a great time.
What do you feel about Casey's Pizza?
I like it, but I have it so much it's overrated.
So I never want.
I eat it so.
I never want boxes of it though. I never want to be like I don't prefer it like at an event when it's Casey's Pizza. I think it should only exist as a slice.
I've gotten it a few times. Like we get like their vegetarian breakfast pizza. And that's fucking delicious.
See, the thing is, I hate breakfast pizza.
Oh, okay.
I don't like eggs on stuff like that.
Oh, it's so good. With
I don't like
cheese
scrambled because I don't like breakfast burritos either.
Oh, because of the eggs.
I don't like scrambled eggs, I think is what it is. Because I eat breakfast sandwiches all the time.
Oh, breakfast sandwiches are dope. The egg circles.
Mm-hmm. I get those almost every day.
Damn.
Yeah.
From like the gas station.
Mm-hmm. And I can feel it.
Yeah, because it's just straight.
Just gurgling.
Your heart is.
Yeah. No, I have that in like a Starbucks, like those bottled glass drinks every morning.
Jeez, you're gonna die.
But then I don't eat for the rest of the day because I'm full.
Yeah, and you feel like you have to shit.
Yeah, I usually yeah. All right, what do they feel about Casey's Pizza?
So they gave Casey's Pizza 4 out of 5 forks.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
pretty
fair.
good. And they were like, "Damn, this is free. This comes from my gas station."
Mm-hmm. The gas stations are one of the best restaurants the Midwest has.
He one of the main hosts was like texting with a friend that lives in California that grew up in Iowa, and like he read a text that was like, "You go to Pizza Ranch for the fried chicken, and you go to the gas station for pizza."
Okay,
and it was just like, what? But it makes sense. But it makes sense. But dude, it was such a good show, and I got like just a funny bone cup that I'm gonna like print a photo out.
I used to have those a lot.
Yeah. But I was like, damn, this is, but it went by so quick. It was like 2 hours.
Sure.
Which is insane. But I was like, it went by so fast.
That's why you're sad because you missed them.
But then like, no, because I was like on a high that night.
Say, guess what, buddy? You can listen to them every week.
But I was on a high.
Yeah.
And then like when I woke up the next day, I was so depressed.
You need to calm down about the things you like then.
But this happens.
Yeah, you need to calm down.
This happens anytime I haven't excited. Like anytime we would play a show, I'd always have post-show blues.
Mm-hmm.
And then like anytime, like, so this was like a weird thing, but I had a psychiatry appointment today.
Okay.
I'm getting put on 2 meds.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Getting put on ADHD medication.
All right.
And then a mood stabilizer.
Yeah,
because she's like,
do you think you have ADHD?
I think so.
Do you think it's bad for you? Because you do a lot.
Well, we're trying it.
Sure.
I think she's giving me Ritalin.
Okay, be careful with that.
So we're trying it. And then, but she said I might have bipolar.
Sure. But also she's pushing pills.
Yeah, but I was like, I need something because I can't be on a high and then be depressed because I saw a podcast last night.
Sure.
Like, I was depressed all day.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
And I was like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like it's just like, why can't I be on a high?
Or just be normal after having something nice happen.
I've seen a podcast and got sad about it.
It's really, you did something just slightly above average.
But it was a fucking awesome show.
No, I get that.
Yeah, but so I'm going to try, I'm starting new meds. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Calm down about that stuff.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, just don't change too much. That's like where it's a lot of them. I'm always nervous about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm already on anxiety meds.
Right. I feel like there's just so many like levels that make you. Pulling back makes me nervous.
Well, hopefully it just gets rid of the gray area. That's what I'm hoping.
Sure. Yeah. It
Like,
just kind of shines it a little.
Yeah, because I'm like, there are days where I just wake up fucking depressed.
Sure.
And then it will last for like days.
Yeah.
And then go away. And I'm like, nothing happened.
Do you do anything to try and help them go away?
I try to, and that's when they slowly go away.
So maybe you just started with that.
It's tough.
I know, but it's the idea that you need to be able to get the drive yourself too.
Yeah. Well, that's what drugs are going to
Is
do.
it?
I don't know. We're going to find out.
Okay.
It's a new thing.
So say also try just like doing something.
Well, the weather's getting nice. That will help.
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I thought it was kind of funny that a podcast made me sad.
That's interesting.
Oh, it's such a good show though. Like they made so many jokes, and it was like I don't know. It's just funny.
Yeah.
And it's so
It's a
wild.
comedy podcast.
And it's so wild just seeing him in person.
Mm-hmm.
And like it is weird because I just listened too. And like at the start of the show, like one guy says on his phone a lot because he has like his talking things on his phone.
Sure.
But he's just always looking at it. And so it's kind of weird.
To watch him be looking at his phone.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, when I listen to it, I don't hear him just staring at his phone.
That's fair.
But now I see him staring at his phone.
That's where like Netflix is really pushing podcasts right now, and like all the true crime ones, it's just them reading off of a
it's
screen.
just a laptop or
Yeah,
something.
because they took notes and they have to read off them.
Well, it is weird because like the other host has an iPad in front of him with like,
Oh,
talking
sure.
points. So you'll just occasionally see him like do that. But
Sure.
he like isn't staring at it. The
Well,
other
'cause
host
they
is
still need to have
yeah,
conversation.
because they have like talking points and stuff. But it's like it was just weird. And then like after he got through his talking points, he just like didn't look at it.
Sure.
But speaking of that,
Okay.
let me look at my phone.
For what?
It's time for a segment,
What segment?
Blind Rankings.
Okay. Ooh, speaking of segments, we don't need to do the actual segment for it, but I want to mention this to you. I had a performer dream the other night.
Is that a oh,
Like where you had one,
oh, fuck yeah.
where you were on stage but didn't know what to do. I had one of those. Where was that? My high school band got back together for
And
like,
you had to play a show?
yeah, except for Henry, the one who wrote everything, didn't perform with us. We were like, we really don't know any of
Oh,
these parts.
fuck.
Yeah.
Did you have this recently?
What?
Did you have that recently?
Like probably like last week.
I had one last week where I was playing on stage too.
Oh,
And like we were playing like a festival
yeah.
and I knew none of the songs.
You're just like,
And I just kept looking around and I was like, why are we doing this?
because I was trying to run through my set list from 12 years
God,
ago.
those dreams are such anxiety.
Where I was like, oh, fuck, I don't even know how to play Damn It anymore. Because that's what we closed the show with the last time I ever
it's
performed with
probably
that
pretty
band.
easy, but it's like, I don't even know where to
But
start.
also, like, yeah, your dream hands don't work either. Yeah.
I don't have fingers.
Yeah, because we did our old show with like Ilway and stuff.
That's sick.
Yeah, but Henry only played for Ilway.
and you're like, come help us.
well, I
please."
was just like, I don't know these parts. Because when I was on stage, I would watch his guitar sometimes to like remember where I was going.
This is why it was Freebird solo for beginners.
Yeah, very
For
beginners.
beginners. Hopefully you guys learned how to play guitar last week.
Yeah, hope you learned a lot.
Um,
All right, what are we ranking?
So, just want to give a special shout out
Okay.
to Chuck Norris.
Oh, right, yeah.
Rest in peace, Chuck Norris.
That was a weird one.
Yeah.
Most famous person I ever met.
Yeah, you met him at a political rally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like some weird Republican mayor
Yeah, that's how I
candidate.
met Evil Knievel's son.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Do you actually remember it, or is there just a photo of you?
No, I remember it.
Okay.
Like,
How old were you?
I think I was in like 5th or 6th grade.
Yeah, I'm okay, yeah. So-
Yeah, and like I remember my mom started a slow clap, and that was on her bucket list.
At a Chuck Norris rally?
Yeah.
Well, political rally, but Chuck Norris was there.
Well, yeah, that's the only reason we went. Yeah, he signed my yearbook. I think his wife did too.
He signed your yearbook?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
Probably in a box downstairs somewhere. I think the candidate signed it too. I don't think he won.
Why'd you bring your yearbooks to the,
Because people sign stuff.
that?
So it was probably my like 5th grade yearbook.
And
He
you're
signed-
like, this is the only book I know that has autographs.
yeah, no, that was it. It's
You go,
for-
here's Chuck Norris. Here's Billy.
yeah, no, that's what it is.
Here's Mrs. Stanley, my teacher.
It was weird. Yeah, I had Chuck Norris's signature in my yearbook.
That's insane. And then you take it to school, and they're like, I got Chuck, and they're like, no, you didn't.
Well, also, I didn't take it to school because you don't take your yearbook
because
back to school.
you get at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yearbooks are weird, but I do like them.
Yeah. I remember looking at one and like I had no signatures in it. I was like, oh, weird.
It was weird because I remember it being so popular, but then I think my last year I didn't do it.
I think one year they released them like really late too.
And it was like we had no time.
Well, I remember there was one yearbook I wasn't in it, and then they released the page of students that people weren't in. They're like, "Can you put this in your book?" And everyone was like, "No." So I just wasn't in one of the
they
yearbooks.
missed a whole page of students?
Random students.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I was just one of them.
That sucks.
Yeah, I
you just
forget-
have the yearbook on your wall, and you're like, let's look at,
on my wall.
yeah, like on a shelf,
Oh, okay.
because the shelf's on your wall.
Yeah.
But you're like, let's look at
Yeah, probably like my
2012.
8th or 9th, like one of those years.
And you're just like,
I'm not in here.
I don't exist.
Yeah, they forgot me.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That's a pain that never goes away.
Also, speaking of yearbooks, I know we're doing blind rankings, but
Yeah, but I like this.
Yeah. Me and my freshman year girlfriend, when we broke up, or before we broke up, we had exchanged yearbooks, and we broke up with each other's yearbooks.
Oh shit!
And
It was a mutual breakup.
no, she called me one day. It's just we still had them, and we hadn't hung out yet because it was right at the beginning of summer she broke up with me.
Oh my god!
So we were planning on like seeing each other over the summer
Yeah.
because I was going. So yeah, I was 15, turning 16.
So
then
she wrote in your yearbook, "I don't want to do this anymore."
No, she just called me, and then the beginning of the next school year, we had like friends of friends give them back, and I remember when I got mine, it was like, "Sorry, we broke up," and like just like what the fuck.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And then you still have that. Like that's still
Yeah,
in a
that's
book
just
in
my
your
book
basement.
now, yeah.
What the hell?
Because I think for hers, I hadn't written it yet, and I pretended to just do a bullshit like small sent like whatever.
It is so insane.
Where I definitely did think about being like, "Take me back, please."
But it is so insane. Also thinking about yearbooks that I would just have everyone sign it, and it'd be people I don't even talk to. Where it's like, "Hope you have a great summer,"
Or it's
And
just like a name.
it's just a name, and it's just like,
What does that
the
mean?
Fuck.
And then like yeah, some people do like giant pages.
I know some people would like be like, "This is my page,"
Yeah.
and then just sign it and be like, "Well, now I have less pages."
Yeah.
Like, it's always someone where you're like not really friends with that did
Yeah.
it, and you go, "I don't
Alright.
like you."
That especially not, or like people like no one guy would just write random shit and just like but like keep writing.
And you're just like,
Stop. Again, we're not that close. And now I like you less.
yeah. Now it's like this is in my book forever.
Yep.
You realize that?
Yeah, this will be in a tote in my mom's basement.
I'm gonna look at it probably when I die.
Yeah.
But blind ranking.
Right.
So
What
back
was-
speaking of school,
Right.
speaking of yearbooks and stuff. Remember back in the day, Chuck Norris jokes?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna blind rank some Chuck Norris
Okay.
jokes. I went through like a bunch of lists and like found my favorite. I do have some 5 honorable mentions we'll do after.
Sure.
Of just fun ones.
Chuck Norris talked about Chuck Norris jokes at the political
Did he
rally.
really? What did he
Yeah.
say? 'Cause
He-
Chuck Norris jokes, those were such a big era.
He listed a few because like a few more popular ones that might be on this list. I'm curious. I'll bring them up if they weren't.
Okay.
But also, it couldn't have been this, but I feel like it was. And he was like, "Do you know what else Chuck Norris can do? He can tell which politicians are honest." Like,
God.
and it was like, really.
So he did like his own joke, but it was just like, ugh.
Yeah, well, no, and it was like, and this man, like, okay, right, yeah, the guy none of us fucking care about.
Yeah, and you're like, I forgot
Yeah.
we were here for him.
Yeah, I was watching Chuck Norris. Yeah, like Chuck Norris actually talking about like a small like Iowa candidates, like,
That's insane.
and we were at like a weird old church barn.
How many people were there?
I mean, a decent amount. Chuck
Yeah,
Norris,
Chuck
was there.
Norris. Yeah.
Probably
Couple
200 something.
200? Okay. Yeah.
Maybe. Like it was a pretty big building. I don't know how deep it went because we were really close. 'Cause
You
we-
had to get there early.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of a short guy.
yeah. It was just weird. I was like, oh, Chuck Norris. Huh.
So, did you ever watch Walker Texas Ranger?
I've seen like bits of it. I don't think I really knew him from anything in particular.
Yeah, I knew I'd maybe seen a few episodes here and there.
Yeah,
But
because
I was like too young for it. Because I think it ran from 93 to 2001.
that's wild. Right to 2001. Because yeah, he was in Dodgeball. I remember that.
Is he really?
Yeah. Isn't he at the end? He's one of the judges. I'm pretty
He-
sure
he is, yeah, I was like-
that's a fuck you, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
But like, and then like, I don't even know if I saw any of his action movies.
I didn't either, but it's so wild how he's just he reminds me a lot of like Hulk Hogan.
Sure.
In that way of like Hulk Hogan's a piece of shit.
Right.
But Chuck Norris is awesome.
I
But
think
it's
Chuck
like
Norris was
it's a household
I think he was a
name.
good enough dude.
Yeah. I mean, he was kicking ass.
Yeah, and he was an actual karate guy too.
Yeah, he knew like all the forms of
Like he
karate.
fought in competitions.
And
Yeah,
I think he wasn't he also in the war or something?
I don't know. I think he was actually like one of the best karate people at one point.
Damn.
Like I think he was like one of the like reigning champions.
And he just became this guy.
I mean,
It's,
that's
like,
what
so
a few of the action guys did. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger was just the strongest or the largest man at one
that's
point.
true. And
He was
then just-
Mr. Universe.
And then just became a movie star.
And like
which
a
is insane
really
because
fucking good one.
Yeah, which is insane because he can't talk.
Yeah, but like even his like not serious roles, but like his non-action roles were
True
fucking
Lies?
good. But like even like yeah, because he's smart and like charming.
Yeah, True Lies
Like
is
he can
great.
actually like pull shit off. I think he's decent.
Yeah, and that one movie we love, with the 3 boobs.
Oh right, yeah.
What movie is that called?
God damn it! If you didn't say it, Total Recall.
Total Recall. We did it for, but I forgot the name. But like he's like silly in that movie, and it's just like that. You're doing a good job.
And then he was governor.
Yeah, that's wild. But Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This is like going through this list. Like brought me back to like elementary school.
Sure. Yeah, because they were so weird. Like it was just the joke was that he was the strongest dude ever.
Yeah, and he was just.
Was he in one of the Rockies? No.
I could see that, but he wasn't like physically.
No,
strong.
it was Mr. T who was
Mr.
in it.
T, yeah. Okay.
Because that was Mr. T and Hulk Hogan were the third one.
So this is out of 5. First one is Freddy Krueger has nightmares about Chuck Norris.
All right. It's fine. Would have been topical at some point. Both of them would have been in the vernacular. I'll give that a 3.
3, middle of the road. Next up is when Chuck Norris cuts onions, the onions cry.
Okay. It's funny because onions make you cry.
Yeah, that's what the joke of
And
Chuck Norris.
onions don't have eyes.
But that's the
they
Chuck
still cry.
Chuck Norris jokes are just.
It's funny.
He reverses everything.
It's just Soviet Russia does to you.
Yeah.
It's just what Wakov Smirnov or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Yakov. All right. Yeah. So onion cutting, I'll give that a 4.
You're not liking these as much as I did. Chuck Norris can win a staring contest with his eyes closed.
I like that one. I'll go 2.
2.
So 1 and 5.
You have
as
1
always.
and 5 left. It takes Chuck Norris 20 minutes to watch 60 minutes.
I'll give that one. I like that one. That one's stupid.
Yeah, that one's so stupid. And your number 5 is the flu has to get Chuck Norris shots every year.
Okay. Now, the only one I remember him telling is that Chuck Norris sleeps with a pillow under his gun.
Oh, that's an
honorable mention.
That's an honorable mention, dude. That one's so fun.
I like that
Sleeps
one.
with a pillow under. So another one I have is ghosts tell Chuck Norris stories at campfires.
That's a good one. That would have been a number 1.
It was so hard to like be like, which ones do I put in this? This is one of my favorite ones, but I didn't put it on because it's a little wordy.
Okay.
Leading hand sanitizer brands claim they can kill 99.9% of germs. Chuck Norris can kill 100% of whatever he wants.
There you go.
And then the last one. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird.
I like that. That's my favorite one.
That one's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, what? Because, like, he was truly, like, a not lame, never gonna give you up. Like, where it was always the joke, but, like...
No, but, like, it was like he became, like, a meme, but it was never, like...
It was just that he's awesome.
Yeah, it was just, like, he's a badass.
Yeah.
Like, we were joking about him, but not in, like...
Never putting him down.
Yeah, never putting him down or making fun of him.
No, like, truly, never making fun of him either. No. It's just, like...
It's just, like, he kicks ass.
Yeah, he can do whatever the fuck. That's fucking Chuck Norris.
Wes was telling me... Because I saw him like the day Chuck Norris died.
Sure.
And so he read like an article about it. And then like all the comments were Chuck Norris jokes about him dying.
Mm-hmm.
About like
how he'd read his own eulogy and stuff.
Well, like Chuck Norris didn't die or like we all did or something like that. I did read one where it was like Chuck Norris built the hospital he was born in. It's just like,
well, I've seen a bunch of like photos of him carrying his own casket.
Oh, that's
like shit like that.
Yeah,
Which,
Chuck
like,
Norris reads his own eulogy.
Yeah, I've seen that photo. Because what a weird I mean, how we treat death nowadays is so fucking weird.
What do you mean?
Charlie Kirk, where that's the biggest joke on the internet still.
When did he die?
Do you even know who he is?
I know the name. Is that like a... I know of this. I just blanking.
He's the political guy.
He's the political
who
YouTuber.
Got shot in the neck.
Yeah,
in front of a crowd.
Yeah, and it became very divisive.
Yeah, it's just that, and then his wife took over immediately.
Like the channel?
Yeah, and now she's in the government.
Jesus Christ.
God, you really don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
That's why, like, because some of the stuff is really weird and fun. Like, where I guess it's scary, but like it's. The fact is, if anything bad happens, you go to the comment section, it's everyone making fun of it in the funniest possible way.
And you go, God damn, that's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. That's truly what I love about like stuff now is the comment section. Because people are so fucking funny.
Yeah, and you go, damn, how did you think of that?
Mm-hmm. No, like people will say the funniest, like that's truly what you're missing off of social media.
I never was a big comment guy though.
That's half of TikTok is anything you're on. If it's a funny video or if it's just an insane thing, you pull up the comments and it's funnier.
I had a dream about TikTok
Oh.
recently. I don't know where I was. And this dream just came back to me where I was just scrolling on TikTok.
Weird.
And it was just like, no. That was my dream.
Huh.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just now remembered that.
I don't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
No. I think you're unhappy.
Yeah. I don't know. But we're on meds.
You are, yeah.
Well, we're about to be. We'll see what happens next week. I come in and I'm like, How y'all doing?
Or you're boring.
No, I think I'll be fine.
You better not be boring. I'm gonna be mad.
If I'm bored, then I'll quit taking them.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose this.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose this
magic.
I don't want to lose this charisma. You guys are watching comedy gold here.
You get sad after. Yeah, every Tuesday you're so sad.
Yeah, because it's post podcast. Yeah, that was still. It was such a good show.
It sounds like it.
And now I like.
If you wanted to kill yourself over,
I love them so much more now
because you almost touched them.
It was weird seeing them sweat.
Do you think that you could like run up and grab one if you really tried?
I was in the back, but yeah, it's such a small venue.
It's not a lot of fast guys in that crowd.
Yeah, dude. It was speaking of that.
Yeah,
crowd,
were you a 10 among 5s?
It was mostly dudes.
Yeah,
a lot more older people like gray haired people.
Interesting.
And I was like, that's interesting. But like the hosts are like 45. But
yeah,
it's like I didn't expect. And then a lot of hipsters. But but way different types of hipsters.
Because
like,
I truly can't picture what is the DoughBoys crowd.
I did not ever think about what the fan base would be. They always make fun of the fan base being like, oh, it's dweebs that are married to hot doctors.
Okay.
Like and they're always scared to talk to them.
It's a good crowd.
But yeah, there were so many different types of hipsters there.
Sure.
It was insane. Like the teeny weeny beanie guy was there. Like just band. Like it was like all these different types of hipsters were there.
Is that what you called like Jewish people?
You know the teeny weeny beanie guys? You know the people who
How
wear
teeny are they?
You've never seen those guys?
How teeny are they?
Where they roll it so it's above their ears?
Yeah. I pictured yarmulke.
Oh no, that's a that's a teeny tiny.
There's nothing weenie about those, brother.
Yeah, teeny tiny. No, they're teeny tiny weenie beanies. Yeah, they were those. Yeah, it was weird. Oh yeah. But what? Have you done anything on your bucket list?
Bucket list? I don't think so. No. Do you want to just talk about something else? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, because I have a bit.
Okay.
All right. I told you earlier that I chose a book at random.
Oh yes. I thought you were going to go into this when you were talking about you worked for 12 hours.
Oh no. I chose a random book.
Yeah.
Oh, I should find the title of it. Yeah, because I just went on Libby, which we use, and I chose like random 8-hour, and I just chose thriller because I was getting a lot.
You can sort by time.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
No, it's nice. All right. So at random, I chose Fierce Kingdom. Looks like that.
Looks scary.
And I was just like, I just wanted something just to kind of distract me throughout the day because it was just, I had a pretty, where I had a lot of like long things where I wouldn't be dealing with customers too.
Just spraying.
It's a lot of like where I'm digging around in people's yards.
Oh,
yeah.
On all fours? You're a boy of the earth?
No, they don't really want me to do that. I'm more just on my knees.
Oh, that sucks. So close to being a boy of the earth.
I know. If I could just actually get in there.
I put my fingers in the ground.
I did a little hand digging.
Oh, okay. You like that.
I did a little hand digging in a stranger's yard.
But you probably felt weird because you were wearing a shirt and had shoes on.
Yeah. Well, I had to wear gloves too. I'm like, this doesn't even count.
You're like, I can't even feel it.
I know. I do hate that, digging in gloves. Because they're just those rubber gloves.
I'd much rather dig with gloves on.
Than feel dirt.
Yeah, I don't want my hands all dirty.
I mean, but then the gloves rip and then you get dirt in the gloves. That happens.
Yeah,
and then my hands are really dirty.
Yeah, because it's all sweaty. Yeah.
Well, that's the issue too. If you ever take off rubber gloves and your hands are sweaty, it takes so long to get another pair back on.
Yeah, because
well, yeah, I try to blow into them and like it doesn't work. All right, but yeah, I chose this book at random.
Yeah,
very well written.
It's insane too that you didn't read the description
at all. Nope, just clicked. I clicked listen where it plays like the very first segment because I just wanted to hear her voice. She's a good reader.
Okay.
Yeah, it was about a mom and a kid, and she did a very good mom voice and a very good kid voice, and like it was a lot of like inner monologue for the monologue. Yeah, classic inner monologue.
Yeah, monologue.
Yeah.
Then there's kidalogue.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, we're talking about monologue.
Yeah, we're talking about the classic monologue.
Yeah, and they're at the zoo. He's playing with toys, and like she's like, I love his little worlds he's making, and he's like just playing with like action figures on like Iron Man, that kind of shit. And then she's like, oh, just heard a bunch of balloons popping. And then they were in an active shooter situation for 8 hours. I listened to that.
What?
That's the book.
The entire book was dumb.
A mom and a kid stuck in a zoo with an active shooter situation.
That's the entire book.
Yeah, most of it was me listening to them hide and her being like, just keep your voice down, honey.
Jesus Christ.
It was so...
I guess that is a thriller.
Yeah. And that's
Were you anxiety the entire day?
The entire day. It was awful. I was so tense.
That is... You've had a lot of worst case scenarios this week.
I know.
That's the worst case scenario for
No, and she did such a good little boy voice.
Oh my God.
Awful.
That would scare the.
It was really well written.
Do you think if you would have read the description, you would have listened to this? Book?
No, I absolutely would not have.
You're like too heavy.
Yeah, no, and like you got a little bit of perspective from like even the killers and like other people in there at some points, but like it was mostly from the mom. At one point, she was like, "I have to hide my kid, and I'm gonna go off on my own." And then they shoot at her, and she has to hide in a river.
They separate.
Yeah, she hides her kid like under a bush, and then
why does she leave him?
And then she loses him and can't find him, and it turns out she's been shot, and it's like awful.
Oh my God.
Very well written. Like
she
not
lost her husband in the sewer.
No, her husband.
No, that's a joke to friendship.
No, because her husband is at home and like trying to like text about the situation, but then her phone's going off a lot, and she's like, "I can't do that. I can't."
Oh my God, yeah.
Like I can't even deal with you right now because I'm dealing with
So
this.
does she ever see the shooter?
Yeah.
I guess she gets shot.
Mhm. No, she deals with like them a few times, and like
Is it more than one or just one?
it's two. Well, it's three, and you never even see one. He's off doing his
my
own thing.
God.
And also they like describe the situation of the shooting. They're like, well, because after all these shootings, and they list real shootings, they're like, we decided to do it like this, where one guy goes in a full body armor and takes hostages, while the other guy in the front area, while the other two just go back and go hunting, basically. So then they're like
God.
describing a new way to do a shooting where I'm like, yeah, the cops would not go in because they think it's a hostage situation. They're not even keeping track of that shit.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's describing all this shit.
That's also really fucked up because it's
Now it's
based
in the ether.
It's based in real life, bringing up real situations.
Yeah, like
and
brought
then
up
it's a
Columbine and all that
and then
shit.
it's a made up story.
Yeah.
And that's so. I never thought like someone's just like da-da-da-da-da at a Starbucks
like,
just typing
who's
it.
this for?
Yeah.
Who is it? Like, it's
Oh
not
my-
for me.
oh
And
my-
I listened to the whole goddamn thing. It was awful.
Was it good?
Yes, it was a good book. It was
good-
well written.
Just like way too heavy.
Yeah, it was just the worst. I can't imagine anyone ever wanting to listen to that. Because like true crime, I listen to like comedy true crime where they joke about fucked up shit, but it's also a lot of like history and stuff. Where this is like not real. You're just in it, and you're just hearing this mom be like, "I can't let my kid die."
That's so fucked up.
And like at one point, there's like another mom that she sees holding a baby. The baby won't stop crying, and she's like, "Well, I can't let them come over here because they're gonna put my kid in danger." And like. Then she finds that baby in a trash can still crying, but it's by the speaker. So she's like, well, she hit him in a good spot. I guess I'll leave him. And it's like, yeah.
Why are they leaving their kids?
Because I don't fucking know.
Because they think they're going to kill.
Well, I don't.
Oh my God.
Well, then I'm just like, I don't want to go to the zoo anymore.
Yeah, that's insane because they were
Next time I'm at a zoo, that's all I'm going to think about.
They were probably like, it'd be fun to do a thriller about a mass shooting. But what's something that they haven't done yet?
I'm sure they have. But also.
Yeah, but like, it's just like, what the
also
fuck?
it was like the killers were like shooting elephants and stuff.
Oh
They're like,
my
this is
God.
fun. This is like go
they're just-
hunting. So like
they're
they
having like a funny game situation.
yeah, well yeah, it's just they get to do whatever they want.
Oh
yeah.
my Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Fucking sucked.
That was your day at work?
Yeah, because it was an 8-hour book and I did it in one day.
That's probably good you did it in one day.
Yeah.
Not like I have to go back to this
Yeah.
book. Because you're like, I do want to know what happens.
Well, because it was well written.
Yeah.
But fuck that. Like, yeah, it was awful.
Do they get out safe?
I don't know. It kind of seems like the mom's dying at the end. I think
It just cliffhangs?
it's more of like where she's like her kid grabs her hand. He's like, let's go, mommy. But like also she's been shot, but someone said she'll be okay, but it's not clear. She's also like kind of zoning in and out. So I don't know if she's dying and picturing all these good things or if these good things are actually happening.
Oh my God.
Because it never was like, and then they took me to a hospital. It was
They probably
always,
did it on purpose for
yeah,
interpretation.
we're just like, I don't like that either.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So then when you got done with it, you were just like, I need a shower.
Yeah. Well, and then I think I literally finished it during my last job. And, and then I went back to my song.
And then you just have to.
Yeah.
No. Any updates on that? On that worst piece of. God, this is a worst case situation episode.
Yeah. Classic worst case scenario.
Yeah, classic monologue.
I don't like that a credit card just texted me about getting a different credit card. All right. But either way, I'm at part 38.
Okay.
I'm at an hour and 6 minutes.
So you've got 6 parts, I think, from last time.
Jesus. Well, and let me tell you what is pissing me off is I'm trying new headphones. My last ones were kind of shitty. And I was like, I'm going to buy slightly nicer ones.
Yeah, Bluetooth.
But all the earbuds are too big.
Oh, fuck.
I even put the smallest ones in there and they're still pretty loose in my ear. So I'm messing with my ear all day. And especially like my hands are sweaty. It'll like sometimes like over click and then the song restarts. The chunk I'm on.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So then I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So what I do is
It's a 2.5 hour chunk.
I know. So I always just go back to kind of like the same chunk I'm in. where I'm skipping through because I'll remember where I was at in the chants and shit. But that's been pissing me. It's happened a few times.
We're just like, I don't want to add more time to this.
Yeah. Well, and also now I have to do something with it instead of it just being there because it just being there is not horrible.
I listened to the world's longest song longer than it was.
Yeah, yeah, I'm curious what my spot because it'll all be this year still.
Yeah, it will be that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious what it's gonna say.
It's gonna be like, you streamed months of songs.
You're this artist #1 fan,
and they have no other ones.
What? What's the highest?
Yeah, what's their monthly listener? Does it say like on their Spotify page?
Probably should. Yeah.
Because do you think people like just put this on speakers?
I don't know. I mean, like you could just have this on in the background. I will say the issue is like
you
sometimes
go into like a massage parlor and this is just on.
Wouldn't be the worst thing. All right, this artist or come on, where is the actual? All right, this artist has 1,202 monthly listeners, so a very small amount.
That's still a lot of people listening to this every month.
It's just
or 1,000 people are listening to it right now.
There's just 1,000 of us currently doing this, but also like only the top 3 songs of this entire playlist has over 1,000 listens.
Oh, okay. So I'm sure a lot of people start it because they're like, this would be a funny bit.
And then it's just not.
And then they give up. And then you're like, I'm not a quitter.
I'm not. Oh, or like this one is just part 1 and 2 together and it's only 5 hours long.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, no, they're done as albums and EPs. There's 22 through 52.
Oh, so you found a playlist that just put them...
Yeah, I found the playlist of them
in
all
order.
the way through. Yes, that's
why.
why.
God.
And less than 1,000 people have done that.
So, anything new? Any new instruments?
Not. No,
I just can't. I'm so removed from this that I'm just like, this sounds awful.
It's not the worst.
And I just can't picture the same shit over and over for months. It's been months.
I will say, when I do hear other music, I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And really, I've only listened to 2 other artists in months also. It's just Jim Croce and the Crow Boys.
And then this.
Yeah. I tried to listen to Noah Kahan the other day. I was like, it's not the 3 things I listened to.
You're like, I don't know this.
Yeah,
it's like the episode of SpongeBob where you erase everything but your name.
Yeah. I just know these. I just completely forgot all the Foo Fighters.
Good. Because we're starting a new bracket.
We're starting it fresh. See if our moods have changed.
They have a new album, so we're doing the whole thing over.
Readjusted, including new album.
They do have a new album coming out next month.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Who's the drummer on it?
I don't know.
Because they fired their last drummer.
Yeah, they fired their last drummer, but they've released 3 singles.
Oh my God.
Shingles. And the first one was pretty good. The second one was really good where I was like, fuck yeah. And the third one was pretty good.
Okay.
But like all 3 are like, they're like actual good like rock and he has like distorted vocals. And
that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check
all 3
those out.
songs give me like White Limo vibes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. I'll check
and
that
like
out in a
the
couple
album
months.
cover. After you finish your song.
Yeah.
The album cover
Gotta
like
finish my
looks
song
really
first.
sick and
I'm still waiting for dessert.
Oh.
I gotta finish my song.
You got to finish your song. I'm really excited for the album.
All
I
right.
think Dave has a fire under his ass, right? Because he has a baby.
Oh, right. Yeah. I fucking forgot about that. Shit, is that baby born, or was it born at the time, or was she just pregnant
I
at
think
the
she
time?
was pregnant,
At
so
the
it's
time-
got to be born.
I bet it. Yeah, that's
and then,
been more.
And then he's like, "Sorry, I got to go record now." Well,
I'm inspired. God, that's fucking.
one of the songs is your favorite toy. It could be about his
side piece.
But
But
also,
also,
just a little kid playing with a toy.
oh, I thought you meant
he's the favorite
Yeah.
toy.
no.
She's the favorite.
There
toy.
you go. We got
It
that.
could be. Maybe I'll listen to it, thinking both ways. See if I
See-
can
see
if
what
I
you
can
feel.
insinuate anything. I'm gonna be a little detective.
What was I gonna look up?
I don't know.
Me neither. Oh, I was gonna see how. Because what I said, I was how many hours in? I want to see how many days I'm at.
Oh, you're at a fuck ton of days. So you're at 38 out of 52 though. So you have 14 more chapters.
So I'm at 38. So if I'm at part 38, I've listened to 37 full parts then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right. So what's 37 times 2 hours and 40 minutes?
Oh my god, a fuck ton.
Times 30.
I think last time we did this, you were at 1 day.
I'm at 4.1 days
Oh
plus an hour.
So how long is this thing total? 7 days?
I think 5 something.
Okay, so you're getting really
So
close.
because it's 136 hours actually. Does that mean our graphics wrong?
It's 136 hours? I thought it was called 135 hours.
Maybe that's just a little extra. Maybe it's
the
they round it up.
the
Yeah,
credits.
136 times
Maybe it's the Patreon shout outs at the end.
52. Oh, that's 7,000. Does that tell you anything?
Wow, that's a lot.
Wait, why did I do 136 times 52?
I don't.
Oh, I'm just
52 weeks?
no. So I was thinking of 136 parts, but no, it's just 136 hours. It's 52 parts.
Yeah.
Hours to days. 5.66 days.
Okay. So
I got a day and a half left.
a day and a half left. Easy. You can breeze through that.
I'm done for.
It'd be a great distraction from that active shooter.
That I sometimes have to listen to.
God, that would give me nightmares.
It was awful.
That'd probably be the scariest thing I've ever experienced.
Just listening to that book.
Yeah. I'm just standing at work, just shaking. People come up and people like tap me on the shoulder because like I'm not, and I just like scream.
It was truly horrible.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were there for so long, and like they knew like, oh, the porcupine died, so like months ago, so their exhibit is empty, so they hid in there for a while.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
So is thrillers starting to be like my favorite genre?
Yeah,
Thrillers like
it. Yeah,
just because it really captures you. And
it just means at least something interesting is
something
happening.
interesting,
Like
yeah.
we're like technically like a romance doesn't like so if it's just a romance, that's not necessarily something I find interesting.
yeah, because you're like love isn't real.
Well, no, I like romance with other stuff. I can't like if it's just romance. I usually
You need like a sci-fi romance.
well, yeah. I mean that's the same with like most most movies have a romance in them.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
just a love story.
But like so every horror movie also has romance. Yeah.
yeah,
Where a romance needs to at least be funny or something.
like a rom-com.
Yeah.
yeah. I think especially audiobooks, thrillers are becoming my favorite. Even though I get scared easily.
Yeah, it's pretty much thriller or smut.
Just
is
because
the 2 lanes.
it like keeps me actively interested because I'm just like, what's happening or what's
Right,
going
yeah.
on or
And that's
where's
where-
the shooter at?
Yeah, that's why I do just enjoy Stephen King as a whole, just because
Yeah.
they're all thrillers and they're all at least decent.
It's been so slow at work lately that like I haven't like been able to get in the groove of doing anything. So I
Sure,
haven't listened to a
'cause you're
book in
always
a
looking for something.
Yeah, I'm
new
looking
to
just
do.
for something to do or like going to different departments. So it's like,
What's been your favorite department so far?
well, last Friday I went logging again.
Ooh, I like that.
That was fun. You know, just
Where-
went.
but you're just looking for like big hunks of wood, right? You're not
Yeah,
cutting anything down.
Yeah, it's just a riftwood. So it's all
Cool.
We go to like bodies of water and it's with the water washed up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we're just looking for chunks and
That's so fun.
it is cool. But it was like, I was like, damn, I'm out of shape.
Sure.
Just lifting logs. and
Well, also probably they're all high out there, just wandering around the woods.
Yep. It was just me and another guy.
Yeah.
You know, just because we went to like Red Rocks, is like an hour away, and
Nice.
it was beautiful. And yeah,
So-
I don't know. I like building. I do a lot of building stuff.
You should try woodland. See if you like it.
Too many sharp knives.
You
Might
you
kill
have to wear
myself.
the gloves. Yeah. Well, once you become stable, then you can look at it again.
I can only whittle on Tuesdays and Thursdays because Wednesdays are my sad days.
My podcast comes out.
Well, this has been the Moist Monday
Let's
podcast.
say, where are we at? Just a bad case scenario.
Yeah, this is a worst case. Kaylee, you're so chipper today.
I've been trying. I've been really trying.
You've had the worst case scenario with everything lately, and you're
But
just
also,
like,
my
I
worst-
don't want to die.
My worst case scenarios aren't that bad.
Yeah,
That-
they're humorous.
Yeah. Well, it's also, they're just fucking annoying. Just where you're like, stop.
You're just like, what is
Can-
happening?
It's more just like, can I just have a good day? Like, we're so close. I'm doing things for myself. Like can we just have a fun time
Give
here?
me a fun time.
Yeah, I
please.
just feel like I'm fighting with everybody. I don't want to be. I'm
Yeah.
trying to like.
You're
Yeah, I'm trying to have a good time out
You're
here.
trying to play Yahtzee.
Yeah.
And you keep rolling the dice and freaking houses from Monopoly are coming out. I was thinking, like, what's the worst case scenario for playing Yahtzee? You shake it up and then dice don't even come out.
There's an active shooter.
Oh, fuck. That's going to be the next book. Active shooter at a board game convention.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, they just like time it with the trouble pops so no one. Yeah, it takes a while for anyone to notice.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
And then,
Don't take that. That's ours.
Yeah.
And don't do that either.
and then after the first big explosion, it's like slow motion. And then, like, because it's a bunch of board games flew everywhere.
what, are these,
right.
what explosion are we talking about?
There's an explosion under the table.
Right.
That was rigged to the trouble button.
You're taking my trouble idea and turning it into something else?
Yeah.
No.
But
No, the explosion is.
Yours is the book.
No,
mine's the movie.
The explosion is the life spinner.
Okay.
It's a countdown.
But that's the book and mine's the movie. But it starts off with a big explosion.
No, you can't start off with an explosion. No,
Yeah, you can't, because
that
in the movie,
ruins my bubble pop.
But then it will go 30 minutes earlier. But for I'm not even get to the good part yet.
Oh wait, no, the explosion should be from Boggle because it's got that timer.
Oh, that'd be fun. But like it's explosion, slow motion. There are cards and everything falling.
What cards?
Just like from different board games, like Catan and
you want to bring Catan in this?
There's gonna be a lot of stuff. But then
how are we gonna afford this?
But then in front of the camera, a card falls down and it just says sorry. See, see, that's pretty good.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
All right, you sold me.
Yeah, see.
All right,
because that's a board game.
deal.
We're making a movie.
Bye, everybody.
Great ending.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.